You're the one who shifts the power dynamic. Anywhere you go, things work in your favor, and you stand in your power, and you realize who you are and what you're not, and you don't allow anybody to define you, especially if they think that you're beneath them. You live according to reality, and you have the power to shift reality based on all the work that you put in, which when you transform pain into power, that's what happens. And that is the power of the healing work, so that anyone who tries to come against you is only going to get hit with their own hits. Not that their hits have any power, but because they're so weak, they're going to feel the impact of that. So there is nothing for you to worry about. And welcome to the channel. This is Yasira, the spiritual samurai. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about how you don't need to worry about these haters and those who are coming against you, because here's the thing: spiritual warfare will never end. It's gonna continue. There's no stop to it. There's no way to, everything goes away. See, what I learned is that it doesn't just go away. I noticed that I see the same spirit in different people, and it's gonna always be like that. I've noticed the pattern, and I'm pretty sure you might have noticed it. You go, let's say for example, it could be a dating, friendships, workplace. You leave one entity, right? You let go of one entity, and that entity is causing those people to be slowly destroyed because of their own wicked actions, especially when they came against you. So as they're decomposing spiritually, now that entity has no use for that person, so they're going to move to the next person. And you notice that when you change jobs, or you change when you decide to date somebody new, and you think, oh, this is a new person, but then you realize that there's certain things that are very similar to the people before them. Certain individuals that were toxic, certain individuals especially this is really, really common with the covert narcissists, or also the vulnerable narcissists, the ones that use your pain against you. These are the most vile people that you could ever encounter, because they know how to play nice. They know how to be so friendly to your face, but they are talking a lot of shit about you. They're making fun of your pain, your traumas, and everything. That's why they can't use what they don't know. And that's a good thing. It's good to not open up to these serpents. But another thing that you have to keep in mind is, what if they do find out about who you are and what you've been through? How are you going to deal with that? Well, that is the power of healing, is that no matter what you've been through, no matter, all the things that you faced, if they try to attack you or try to insult you by using your own pain and traumas against you, you have to understand that that is a very, very weak individual, and they deserve no respect whatsoever. Not only that, but when you have healed tremendously from all these experiences, all it did was fortify your spirit. All it did was sharpen your mind in ways that are incomprehensible by these devils. What it has done is, it made you love yourself. You began to embrace the broken pieces that came from those experiences that nearly destroyed you. What these individuals, what these soulless ones do not understand, is the power that comes from pain when you do the healing work, and when you live by God, and when you choose the light. And then the Most High chooses you because of your free will to serve the heavenly realm, or to serve God, basically, to be a part of that. So what they don't understand is the power of resilience, and how it has turned you into an indestructible individual that they can't even comprehend or touch, because if they try to touch you, they will disintegrate into oblivion. And we speak that into existence, because we've had enough of our kindness being taken for weakness. Our kindness is not a weakness, but that's what they think, right? Not realizing your background, not realizing how far you came. You came a long way. You came from so much tragedy, so many traumas, so much pain. You come from, a poor socioeconomic background. You come from a broken home, and these people want to make fun of you because of where you come from. They want to make fun of you, think that when you start to elevate, they think you're not good enough to elevate. They think you're too stupid, or they think this and that. I don't give a damn what they think, because at the end of the day, I control my own reality by doing the work and embracing the power that was given to me by God through the experiences where I overcame many things. You and I, anyone listening to this video, you overcame things that were meant to destroy you. So what the fuck can these soulless creatures do to you? So when you walk into that room, right, and you're going to encounter a soulless individual, because like I said, same spirit, different people. So there may be a new job, a new co-worker, a new partner, a new friend, a new whatever the hell you're around. Among that group of people, among those new group of people, you're gonna encounter at least one or two entities that are very similar to those of your past. And I know, because I noticed this. And maybe it could be frustrating, because see, I was spiritually exhausted, a few days ago. I wasn't feeling too good, and it's natural. It's okay to feel that way. You're only human. Take a break, increase your energy, do what you need to do, eat healthy, get some rest, and so, you have to, what I came to understand while I was feeling this spiritual exhaustion is that, spiritual warfare will never end. Like, it really will not end. But that doesn't mean that you have to allow yourself to go crazy or to be destroyed by your own hand, whatever that means to you. That means that we have to master the art of adaptability, master the art of not allowing them to win, not allowing them to beat us. We have all the power, and we're going to show them what it truly means to live by the Most High God and His power and the resilience that He gives us. Every time you overcome an obstacle, you get rewarded. The blessings that come to you, the blessings that pour onto you, is not necessarily material. It is things that they cannot touch or nor see nor understand. They could have all this money. You know what's so interesting? They could have all this money and they still want to destroy you. They're still threatened by you. They see you as a threat. They see you as somebody that needs to be taken down. That's why they belittle you. That's why they abuse you. Try to make you feel like shit, because that's what they feel. Now, really think about this. What kind of person can have all this money, all these resources, and they still are miserable? They still want to try to ruin you, try to make you feel the way they feel. Why the fuck do they feel like shit? I don't know. They have everything, right? They think they're superior to you. No, they're not. That just goes to show you. That alone shows that they are nothing. They are the real losers, and we are the real winners. That's what that means. And what else does that mean? You have to be the one to realize your identity. You have to be the one to realize your own power, that, hey, the fact that somebody that has all this money, that has all this material things, sees me as a threat, or they see me as a target that they want to pick on because they think that I'm beneath them, just shows that why would you pick on somebody that has nothing? What is there to gain? What is there to gain is energy, and that is what they want. They want to drain you of your energy to make them feel good, to make them become youthful. You notice that the soulless ones become youthful when they fuck with you, when they take from you, when they try to take your energy. The thing is energy. You are energetically wealthy. You may not be financially there yet, but you are energetically and spiritually wealthy, which is a true testament to your royal identity. For real. And so I say this to say, you cannot change these individuals. You cannot run away from these soulless, creatures. So the only thing you can do is really understand your surroundings. You have to really become very observant. You have to have a sharp spiritual eye and be able to see everything and understand all the tactics that they throw at you, it gets really old after a while, to be honest. And you also have to really heal, and you have to heal from all your triggers, traumas, and everything. So when they try to use that against you, when they try to use your insecurities or whatever the case is, they're gonna look real stupid when they realize that it has no effect on you. When you start to sit there and say, yeah, okay, you accept yourself, you accept your flaws, you accept everything about yourself, and that destroys them because they have nothing to work with. They have no way of destroying you, and in turn they will destroy themselves because they were unable to extract your energy from out of you. And that comes with wisdom. So you don't have to lash out. You don't have to, sometimes you might have to give them a piece of your mind, but you use wisdom and you speak with conviction. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to do none of that. Now, of course, if it's a matter of life or death, that's a whole nother situation. But we're not speaking on that. We're speaking on energy and how they try to extract it, how they try to make you go crazy. But ain't nobody going crazy around here. Nope. Not when you have wisdom, not when you know what's going on and what they're doing, and they become very mortified. I have seen this recently myself when I'd shut that thing down from this individual who tried to destroy my confidence, try to destroy, my sense of self, my self-esteem from, this is an offline thing. So, this is something that happened, of course, outside the internet. But as an example, this is where I got this wisdom from, is really thinking about how spiritually exhausted I am, just with that. And then I realized that, damn, this person reminds me of somebody, that I used to know. And sometimes you might encounter a person from when I encounter, but you encounter somebody that reminds you of a former, another, soulless person that you've known before. And see, you notice that the spirit is the same, but it's a different person. So now you know the tactics because you've been through it. You've been through the whole experience with those of the past. And when you see the same characteristics in other people that you come in contact with, now you have the blueprint on how to destroy them. And if you want to check that out, I have a video. My first video is about how, narcissistic abuse basically provides you with the blueprint on how to destroy them. Your abusers, right? Abusers have shown you how to they try to destroy you, right? They have shown you how to do that, not realizing that when you survive, because you're not supposed to survive, that's the thing. You were supposed to be destroyed, but you're not, So because you survive, now guess what? Now you have intel on how to destroy them, because the same way they try to destroy you, that is what will destroy them, because they did that stuff for a reason. They did that stuff knowing they would hurt. They did that stuff knowing that it would shatter you into pieces to the point that you become a whole nother creature, possibly a soulless one, just like them. But that did not happen. Because why? You know why? Because you're more powerful than they. So when you overcome those things, when you survive everything, guess what? Now you have all the information on how to destroy them. And that is what they fear. So let them be scared. Let them fear you. They should. Because really what they fear is the God that lives within you. They fear the bad karma that they've accumulated from destroying innocent people in their life. And it's coming for their ass. I promise you. That culo is about to get bitten really hard. And also, another thing, don't be afraid of these creatures. I know sometimes you feel exhausted because you're tired of their shit, and I get it. But check it out. Oh, this is the same person. This person reminds me of somebody that I could not stand. Guess what? That's a test. It's a test to see if you got over it, and it's also to test how much you've healed. How much have you healed? It's to gauge how far are you in your healing journey. How well can you contain your rage? Not only that, but can you turn that rage into passion? So that when you speak with conviction, you speak with confidence, and you mean what you say. So when you lay those boundaries down, when you put these individuals in their place, they can already feel that intense energy emanating from you, and the fact that you are not to be fucked with. That's the goal. No more Mr. Nice Guy, no more Miss Nice Girl. We are not nice. We're good people, we have good hearts, but we keep that thing locked up. And we only give that to people who have shown us loyalty, respect, and the fact that they are actually reciprocating the good energy that we give out. And that is the lesson that we learn from these experiences. So wherever you walk in life, do not walk with fear, but walk with power and conviction and faith and strength and mental fortitude, because that is what you have gained out of these painful experiences. They could not break you down, and they never will. If anything, it built you up. The same thing that broke them down built you up, and that says a lot about you as a person. That says that you are superior to them, and not on some arrogant stuff, but it is true, because abusers are inferior. You are not inferior. The survivors are the royalty. The survivors have learned how to thrive despite having little to no resources, despite being kicked while they were down. So, if anything, survivors are the real royalty. The people who abused you are nothing. They are trash. And that is the truth. And that is why they try to project that feeling onto you, because that's how you make them feel, because that is who they are. They are abusive, evil individuals, and there is never rest for them. So because there's no rest for them, guess what? They have to bring chaos into your life. That is why they operate the way they do. But guess what? Don't worry about their antics. Don't worry about what they try to, do or whatever, because the more you learn, the more knowledge and wisdom that you have, and sight to see these things. And also when you realize that a lot of this stuff, when you learn how to handle these type of conflicts, because it's very subtle. So when you tell people, they don't understand. They think you're crazy. And yes, I understand all of that. But there's a way to deal with these individuals. And the way to deal with it is by investing into yourself, by empowering yourself. And you know what's going on. You acknowledge it. Don't expect other people to get it. Don't expect for people to be on your team, because see, they recruit people to join their little bitch ass army, okay, to go against you for no reason. So guess what? What do you do now? You realize that you must be a very powerful individual for them to do all that, first of all. And second of all, you don't need extra people to be on your side. Throughout your life, you have had to do things alone. So what makes you think that you can't do this on your own? Because this could be an episode in your life to really increase your faith. Because now when you overcome this challenge, you're going to be like, all I really needed was God in this time of my life, and he really shown me. But the only way you can do that is by increasing your energy, your spiritual energy, being on a higher vibration, and all these different things. And that comes from healing. That comes from all these things, seeking wisdom and being healthy. Because if you don't do those things, then you're not going to be able to hear the voice that you need to hear, so that you can move in the right direction. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you have the power to shift the environment and the atmosphere. You hold the keys to your own reality, not these soulless people that try to make you feel like you're nothing. You have the power to change the power, the energy, the dynamic of wherever you go. So when they try to punk you, they try to do this, they try to make you feel like you don't belong in a certain environment where you're elevating. They make you feel like you're not deserving of elevation. Oh, you shouldn't be here. Oh, you're too stupid. You're too this and that, right? They say all that because the truth is that is not true. Because if that was true, they wouldn't feel the need to say those things. You see, what's understood doesn't need to be said or explained. So if that's the case, why do they feel the need to go into detail about how undeserving or how inferior or how stupid, weak, and whatever word they want to use that you are? Why do they feel the need to attack you in that way, to attack your self-esteem and confidence? Why do they feel the need to do that? because you have everything within you, and they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that you have all of the things that you need, and they damn sure don't want you to know that you are a chosen seed of God. They don't want you to know the power that you have with God alone. They don't want you to have a direct connection to the Most High, because they crumble when you have the spiritual sight that scares them. You have the sight, you have a ability to see things like a prophet, prophetic gifts, spiritual gifts. You have these things, and they try to make you feel like, they try to gaslight what you already know. That is why you do not tell them everything that you know. What they don't know, they cannot use what they don't know. So sometimes, or now it's not just sometimes, but you need to keep certain information to yourself, and also walk in your power and understand who is really in charge in this scenario. And don't let them punk you, don't let them disrespect you. Handle things with courage and with intelligence. And so I say all that to say that, you're the one who holds everything in the palm of your hand. And that is why they try so hard to wrestle with you, so that you eventually let go of that power that you have right now. And so I say all that to say, well, that's pretty much it. I said enough right now. I hope that helps. And I gotta go right now. I gotta have some lunch. Go ahead and like, subscribe, leave a comment, anything like that. And have a great weekend. Or not a weekend, today's Monday. You know what I mean.